With the recent release of Sonic Unleashed recompiled, there's been a common sentiment online that the original Sonic Unleashed was the last time SEGA actually tried. While I don't fully agree with this, I can understand why some people might feel that way. The last games that came out before Sonic Unleashed were Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, and Sonic and the Secret Rings, all games that got pretty mixed reviews. After that 3-hit combo, SEGA really needed a winner, and their next game was Sonic Unleashed, which is still considered to be one of the most polished and visually impressive Sonic games to this day. And I think for a lot of people, that's where the argument comes from. I feel like there's a little bit more to it though. These days when a Sonic game gets announced, you usually get a trailer or two, maybe some gameplay, and then the game just comes out. Sonic Unleashed, on the other hand, had a massive marketing push behind it.
We all know Sonic, right? He's blue. He's fast. He's a hedgehog. And now you can take him around the world. But as the sun sets, get ready to unleash a whole new adventure. Sonic Unleashed, rated E10+, coming soon. The difference is day and night.
Starting with a simple but effective teaser trailer, Sonic Unleashed was then plastered all over magazines, TV commercials, and the internet. See, the internet is where the most important part of the Sonic Unleashed hype machine comes from, at least for me. This is the Sonic Unleashed website. It was built using Flash, so it's not available anymore, but there are ways you can still check it out. This website had a ton of cool stuff on it. You could listen to music from the stages, check out concept art, it even had videos of cutscenes from the games. In the worst quality ever, but it was good back then.
People were startled by the sight of a mysterious creature swinging from light posts high above the street. As you can see from this amateur home video, something definitely did happen here.
The best part about this website was it was always getting updates, which means every time you came back to it, there'd probably be something new to see. Now, if you were following video games around this time, you might remember another similar website for a different game, the Super Smash Bros. Dojo. This was the official website for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and it would get new information added every single weekday up until the launch of the game. This was the coolest thing ever, and I remember quickly checking this website every morning before school, just to see what was added. Then on the bus, we'd all talk about all the new characters or stages or items or whatever. It was great. The Sonic Unleashed website was very similar, and I found myself checking it every single day. This means I was basically thinking about the game every day until it came out, or at least until they stopped updating the site. Because I was looking at this website every day, seeing Sonic in magazines and on TV, this felt like it was going to be the biggest game ever. Compare this to Sonic Frontiers, where you get a couple trailers and then a really terrible gameplay video from IGN. I can start to see why people might think Sega's not really trying anymore. But does Sega really need to? The Sonic games are in a much better place than they were back then, and Sega doesn't really need to prove to Sonic fans that the next game is worth buying. They're probably just gonna buy it anyway. With all that said, I feel like Sega hasn't stopped trying with the games themselves. It's more like they've stopped hyping the games up so much before they get released. Well, that's all I really wanted to say about that. Let me know in the comments if you guys were as hyped for Sonic Unleashed as I was back then, and if you remember going to the website all the time. Thanks for watching.